be supported. So I just think that loving on one another is the best thing that we could do right now. I would love to see, more people getting involved in their communities. And again, that's, kind of off, but getting more involved in the community is the best thing that we could do. I'm totally not against police officers. Of course, we know there's some good and bad with anything and anybody. I want to really, truly make a difference. I'm running the same district that my husband was murdered in. And that right there shows strength. It shows that we can recover from anything. And it's not to say recover, but we can conquer anything. And you can make a difference even in your brokenness.
You are now tuning into Out the Box Radio Show. Entertainment at its best. Hot topics, games, and unforgettable interviews. Welcome to the show.
Do I want to bring
Jared wants to bring us in because since he's been away, love has been in my
You always want me to sing on this damn radio station.
Because you tank.
You haven't yet. You need
You always
to.
want me to sing on this damn radio station. Well, I did like shape
A little
up
snippet.
No, I mean I did like get the tank beard going like today. Mm-hmm. I don't know. What's up, everybody? Welcome. It is Thursday. You know what that means? Woo! Out the Box Radio is back. What's happening?
Out the box.
How you doing, Justin?
I'm doing great. How are you? I don't think I've seen you with a beard in person before. I've only seen the pictures, so
no,
it's different.
because when we started the show, I used to rock like a full beard, but then
you have a twin brother. So I don't know who's who. You be pulling the sister moves on me. So.
I don't pull. No. That was back. That was back in That was back in middle school. I don't pull no sister / brother moves on nobody.
Yeah, I don't never know who's who.
Aunt now.
No, you would. After you met Jalen from the day that we did our birthday show.
Yes.
Like you would know who's who now.
Well, yeah, I probably would
you
know.
know who's who. What up, Jean?
Hi.
How you doing?
I'm fine.
You good?
Yeah.
Every time I come in here, it's like, Jared, where you been? I never see you.
Right. We never see him.
I'm sorry. Like, there's one day where there's traffic. There's the other day where it's like I get gigs. I get gigs, and I'm like, I can't go.
Booked to capacity.
Yeah, I get booked to the capacity. So
it's rare now to find the actual Out the Box family together as a family. Right. I feel like it's every other show one of us is missing.
Right. I mean, it happens. It happens. Shelton!
What up?
How you doing?
Hi.
I'm good. How y'all doing?
Ladies and gentlemen, if you haven't noticed, there is another black man on this radio show besides me.
Right.
He's bald too.
And he's bald-headed too.
See?
And he's bald-headed too.
Y'all twinning up.
It's good over here.
It is good. Wait, especially out here in the summertime when it's like,
hey, I'm trying to tell you.
Yeah, it do
It
feel
feels
pretty good.
good.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Shelton Johnson. Shelton Johnson, why don't you introduce yourself? Tell them what you do.
My name is Shelton Johnson, and I write, produce, and direct. Write novels, but I'm up here right now about the movie.
Yes.
That I've directed. It's already filmed. Y'all
Oh,
know about
nice.
all that. Called Thankful for My Family. We're promoting that right now. It's coming out in November. It'll be available for streaming on Amazon. And I produced and directed and wrote it, like I said. And that's what I'm up here to do. Y'all
Nice.
hear about it. It's gonna be the funniest movie of the year. I'm trying
Oh,
to tell
nice.
you.
I'm waiting. I'm ready.
I like that.
Classic.
Yeah.
Hood
I'm
classic.
ready for it.
Hood classic.
Yeah, for sure.
That's
Yeah,
the best ones.
Of course. I mean,
It's been a while since we had one.
I was about to say we need a good hood classic.
Yeah, we do. We need
I think
one.
What was the last one?
I think I would classify Girls Trip as a hood classic.
That was a good one.
I agree.
Actually,
I would
Girls Trip was
classify
good.
Girls Trip as
But what was a
hood
good
classic.
family one
As
that
a
was a hood one? A
hood
good
classic?
family type of gathering one.
A
There's a lot of
family
them.
classic.
What's the one that had
Talking Almost Christmas.
Yes.
Oh.
That's the one
with Avery Talbot.
That's the one with Danny Glover, right?
Yes, Danny Glover. Right, that's right. Yep.
Yeah.
They're all Christmas
Would that be
movies.
a classic?
They all-
I don't know.
wouldn't call
Classic
it.
is
It
a
was
hood.
good, but I wouldn't call it a classic.
I think I was thinking about This Christmas with Chris Brown.
Okay, that's yeah.
They're all
that's-
fucking Christmas.
I
watched
don't know
that
if that's
movie
a
every year.
classic.
Not
I love
all of
that
them are
movie.
Christmas movies because The Best Man and The Best Man Holiday
That was good.
they were like weddings. So
See, best man to me, like that's a classic.
That's a
I don't
classic.
know
That's a
about.
classic.
That is a
But see,
classic.
Best
it ain't
Man's a
got to
classic.
be in the hood to be a hood classic.
No,
you know
no,
what I'm saying?
no.
Because if you're
It
talking about like
doesn't.
in the hood, then you're going all the way back to the first Friday.
Of
Right.
course, now that's a
We talking about
classic.
hood classic.
The
We
first
talking about
Friday.
Friday. We talking
Right,
about Juice.
yeah.
We
Yes,
talking about
yes,
Boys
yes.
in the Hood.
We talking
Menace
about
to
black
Society.
movies. Okay, black
We
movies.
talking about black classics.
Okay,
We just talking about black
all
classics.
There's no
right.
good
Instead
white
of saying
movies.
Ooh, wait. Speaking of black,
There's
there
no
were
good
some
white.
good white movies.
What? The Devil Wears Prada. That's my favorite.
The Devil
movie.
Wears Prada was good.
But that's not drama.
Classify that as a.
I got it.
never saw that one.
What's
an-
a classic has to be something that the hood enjoyed.
Wait,
Right.
Which
wait,
is true.
wait. So I got one.
one.
Girls Trip.
Out of there.
But I mean,
But I think
well-
people enjoy.
Girls Trip was
people
good.
enjoy
but
Girls
I wouldn't
Trip.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say it's a classic.
I enjoyed the
I
Girls
wouldn't
Trip.
say it's
thought
a
it was
classic.
hilarious.
Quote me a line from Girls Trip.
You said name you a line.
Don't you
No,
line?
quote a line
Oh.
from Girls Trip since it's a classic.
All I
only
can
saw
remember.
it
I remember.
is the
Grapefruit.
grapefruit.
Yeah.
That's all I remember.
That's all I remember
That's
too is the
thing I
grapefruit.
If you can't quote nothing,
I agree.
You quote Friday. You can quote
Right, and I
Friday
never
right off
agree
the
with
bat.
She
him.
agrees.
Quote Friday right off the
But I
bat.
agree. I don't think that it's a good movie. It was funny, but I don't know if I would
It was funny.
classify it as a classic.
But speaking of black classics, y'all heard Coming to America 2 is
Oh
coming
yeah.
out, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
They
already
I don't
started
know how I
filming
feel
for it.
about it.
Yeah.
I was
I don't know how I feel about that either.
I was on Twitter. I was on Twitter last night, and they started releasing a whole bunch of castings. So they said, of course, Eddie Murphy is back.
Yep.
Arsenio
Okay.
Hall, James
Yep.
Earl Jones is back.
They have to
Okay.
bring that back. Yeah, they have to bring
Then
that
I
back.
saw Rick Ross for some reason.
He's playing. Yeah, I forgot his role, but
Not
he's
Queen to be. He didn't have a name. He's just she's your queen to be.
No. That's Paul Bates. That's
Hell
Paul
no.
Bates.
That's Paul Bates.
That's
yeah,
Paul Bates, and he's
is
back in
that
the movie,
one.
too.
Yeah, he's
Okay,
back.
good.
Yeah, I
But
heard
they-
about that this morning.
But they
that
said
would be-
Rick Ross is in it.
Yeah,
Wesley
Rick Ross.
Snipes
Yeah,
is in it.
yeah. I don't
Wait.
know what's going on.
Who is Wesley Snipes?
They're trying to remix
know.
it out. It's the new age. It's the new age.
Yeah, they got Kiki Lane in it. Kiki Lane was from Bill Street. If Bill Street could talk, she played the girl in there.
Yeah.
And then I saw somebody else was in there. And I'm like, they just putting everybody.
Wait,
Everybody.
who's Lisa?
Samuel Jackson's supposed to be back in it too.
Oh, he coming back too?
He gonna rob.
Oh,
He gonna rob McDonald's again? No. He gonna be working at McDonald's. He gonna be working there.
No, at McDowell's.
right.
McDowell's,
McDowell's.
excuse me. McDowell's.
Get it right.
Oh man, I love Eddie Murphy. He's another one. I
Yes,
also
he-
heard. Did you guys hear about him? Supposed to be doing a Netflix special.
I did hear that.
He
Yeah, that's-
really?
that's done.
I'm- now that
Yeah,
I'm
stand up.
hyped
It's
on.
done.
Wow.
Oh, he gonna
Wow.
70 million. They give him
70 million.
So hyped.
One Netflix special. They gave him
Oh my gosh.
Oh, he's doing two.
I can't wait.
He
Wow.
one original movie and one
70.
Wow.
Yo, I
Thousand?
cannot wait. I'm like
70 million.
70 million. That's what I'm sorry.
70
70 million. Wow.
Yeah.
17.
I
those
wish.
stand-ups are
17?
classics.
No, 70.
Okay.
Like
Yeah,
Those
7
stand-ups
0.
are
Coming to
classics.
America is a hood
I'll
classic.
take
Yes,
one.
it is.
And everybody knows his level.
Absolutely. Yes, sexual
Everybody
shock.
loves that.
Yeah.
Damn.
I'll go see it.
Oh man.
I'm gonna go see
You
it.
gotta go see it just to, you know what I'm saying? Because just so you know the first one.
Yeah, right.
Well, yeah, you have to. I'm waiting for that
Wow. Oh my gosh, I'm really excited. That just made my night.
too. She is really excited.
I'm
It's the little
excited.
things. It's the little things.
Yes. I love Eddie Murphy.
So, Justin, I hear you
Well,
got some news for us.
I do. Now, I don't know who at this table will enjoy this news, but for the viewers, I'm going to give it to y'all because y'all know just as much as I do. I love reality TV. So, Jonay, she's on to this show sometimes, off and on. Jared, I don't even know if you watch the damn show.
I'm
And,
most likely
Shelton,
off.
if I had to guess, I would say no. Everyone knows and loves, over here, everyone knows and loves Real Housewives of Atlanta. Let's get it right because
Okay,
the franchise ain't that great, but Atlanta's good.
Atlanta
right?
is good.
Okay, so you're on board with me.
Yes.
So we're going to give a little
like
bit of
Candy
some
Birds.
background.
You like
I
candy?
like Candy Birds.
I don't watch the show, but I
Candy, if
know.
you watching this radio show, hi, how you doing?
I like
Show.
candy.
I don't watch
I
the
am
show
a director,
religiously, but I
you
know.
know.
But you know,
like,
we interviewed Tanya, so
yeah, right. I know. I
little
know like all
background.
I was gonna say characters. I'm sorry.
They are definitely characters on Atlanta.
I know the people on the show. I just don't know everything that happens on it.
Well, it's been a while since we had some updates, so I'm gonna throw some out here real quick because they are currently filming season 12. So the end process,
Ooh,
I think they're
child.
2 months in to season 12. Now, those of you who are fans of the show, you all know by now. Unfortunately, who's coming back to the cast is Miss Kenya Moore.
Oh, unfortunately.
Unfortunately.
Dominic K's clapping.
Kenya's-
Unfortunately,
she's-
no.
You know what I mean?
So you could just mute it and she just. You know.
You should thank no. You should thank her doctor for that. Don't thank her. Yeah, since she grabbed her dirty ass hands on that dusty ass peach and got it back.
Ooh.
This is what's happening. This is what's happening. Though. This is what's happening. So she's got a lot of friends that you'd be surprised about this season. She's actually befriending Portia.
I saw that,
which
on
is crazy
social media.
because that's not normal. But I actually like that.
Yeah.
I don't like Kenya, but I like Portia, so I'll give her the props for that. Good job, Portia. Now, she also has a lot of enemies on the show, too.
Right.
Enemies being, obviously, Nene. Nene hates everybody.
She does
But
that.
Nene really hates
She does hate everybody.
really hates Kenya Moore, and she refused, really, the first month of filming to even be in any scenes with Kenya. So, the first season of this season 12 that they're filming, she didn't do any scenes with the other girls, because all the other girls were filming with Kenya, coming back on board. Nene actually brought on a girl from last season, which is a friend to the show,
Yeah,
Giovanna.
I don't like her.
I don't like Ivana either. So now that she's a friend to the show, like a Marlo, she will
weirdo.
be in almost every other episode. Nene needs her for a crutch, basically, unfortunately, but we'll get more into the story of how she plays a part in this whole production. Now, they just got done doing a Toronto trip, like literally this week. They just went to Toronto.
You okay over there?
What are you laughing at? They just went to Toronto where her and Nene and Kenya got into a fight. But y'all see that air out on live on Bravo when it actually comes out. But I will also mention this. I feel bad. So talking about Portia has her husband Dennis, who's a wiener man, meaning he owns a hot dog shop. That's what I mean by that. He owns a hot dog place. But just when you think things are good, things aren't, because for Portia at the beginning of the season, first week of July, her and Dennis, her new husband, actually split.
Wait, did they ever get married?
They did get married.
They got married?
They got married. I believe it's supposed to be in this new season at the beginning, if I'm not mistaken. But they split, and they just recently, in the past week, came back. So they only needed a month apart, apparently.
Oh.
Keep her hands off
that's
his
not
wieners. So they're back with her $750,000 ring, which I will say is pretty crazy.
That ring.
$750,000.
It's like this. She can't even fit her hand in her new purse.
No. And I was just thinking about that on the way here. Literally, I'm sad, but that's what I was thinking about. I was like, God damn, I can't even afford a house. That's like $500K, and this bitch got a ring on her finger.
I don't think I'm slapping
$750,000.
$750,000 for a wedding ring.
He has to sell a lot of wieners for that.
Nah.
I'm sorry, but he must be selling them things for like $15 a damn.
He must have sold his wiener for that shit.
That's probably why they split, because I'm sure
Oh my
she
goodness.
can't be mad. He paid for it. Shit. All right, and finally, we have a few returning friends to the show. So we have Marlo, of course.
Hey,
we have
Marlo.
Tanya, our friend to the
Marlo
show.
still ain't got a peach.
She would never have a peach.
Poor
Unfortunately.
thing.
And they definitely
like
talk
Marlo,
about
though.
that. Tanya's coming back, and then Shamia,
Hey,
of course.
Tanya.
Shamia's coming back. Yeah, Tanya we had on our
she's a lot of
show,
fun.
what,
Yeah.
4 months ago? We interviewed
It's
Tanya.
about 3-4.
And what was her name? The old girl that was, not the old girl, but the one that used to be in the seasons. Sheree.
Oh,
'Cause
yeah,
I
remember sure.
I like Sheree.
They
She was supposed to be offered a contract for this new season, but they didn't offer her enough money, so she decided to decline the contract.
poor thing. They just always just treating her so bad.
Isn't that a mess? Well, anyways, that was my Real Housewives up. There's a lot going on. There's actually more I can't even talk about, but there's a lot going on that we're gonna see unfold. Unfortunately, I pretty much know how the entire season's gonna unfold, and it hasn't even
Because you got contacts on contacts on contacts.
But I feel bad because I don't want to know, but I do. I need to know. I have an addiction, but I don't want to know because it ruins everything when it comes on TV. Do you think I'll forget by then? Because that'll be like November when it airs. It always airs November 4th.
Okay, if it's November, then you'll probably forget.
It'll be like November 4th.
Yeah, then you'll probably forget.
Okay. Probably not.
It's
But
okay.
anyways, Jared, I'm going to kick it off to you because I'm done with Real Housewives, but we'll come back to that some other
Yeah,
time.
because we have not only is there a whole bunch of updates on Real Housewives, there's also a whole bunch of updates just in entertainment in general.
There's a lot of entertainment updates. Yes.
So one of the things we had a discussion on a few weeks, maybe a month back, was when Disney announced that they was remaking Little Mermaid.
Yes.
And they put
I'm excited for it.
they put Holly.
He's
in
really
that joint.
excited for it.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, from Holly from Chloe and Holly.
Yeah.
Okay,
Right,
so
exactly.
okay, so there's a singing duo. There's a singing duo named Chloe and Holly. They are signed to Beyonce's side of her label.
Yeah.
Oh,
They're
okay.
incredible singers.
Yeah.
They're very beautiful,
Yeah, Holly's
very
actually
talented,
Very nice. Very
and
nice.
they cast Holly as
Ariel.
As
As
Ariel.
Ariel, the first black Ariel.
Lord have mercy.
I can't wait. It's a controversy that I love. I can't wait to see it.
I gotta see this. I gotta see him.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
just go on Twitter and look up Black Ariel and then look up all
It'll
the
be
pictures and just.
everywhere.
She's gonna have red hair.
No,
I hope she has red dreadlocks. She better have some red dreadlocks. You know what I mean?
I don't think she will. I think they're gonna keep it as it is.
I don't know, but I think she should have some red dreadlocks. I saw some fan art and it was just looking beautiful.
What if they put a wig on her? Well, that would just ruin everything.
Better
for me.
not.
That would ruin everything.
Better
for me.
not. But anyway, we're not here to talk about
No, she can wait her
the
turn.
movie. We're here to talk about the live musical that NBC is doing.
Yes, which confused me at first because I didn't.
It
realize,
did confuse
I thought it was
me.
fake news.
I was like, why are you
Did you
gonna
know
put out
that?
a live musical
I
if
don't
you
know
doing
what's
the
happening.
movie remake?
They're having a live musical of Little Mermaid and then an actual movie. So they're doing two different things.
Yeah.
Which I thought was false
who-
until like yesterday.
Who's doing the live?
NBC. You know
I'm
how?
saying like who's the Ariel in the live?
So do you?
I don't remember who
If
Ariel
you ever
is.
saw Moana, the Disney movie?
Oh, she's the voice of her, right?
Yeah, the voice,
Wait,
the
what?
girl who
Wait,
voiced
what?
Moana. She's
She has a
gonna
kid,
play
so I'm
Ariel.
sure he knows.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I can quote that one. I can quote
Well, I don't have a kid, but I know because I watch
Right.
Disney all the time. So fuck.
I heard Shaggy is going to be Sebastian.
I heard that too.
Oh, Shaggy.
Yeah.
Nice.
Mr.
I think that'll be good.
Right.
I think that would
that'll
be
be
good,
good.
too.
He's got a good voice for that.
I likes that.
Yeah.
But the best.
Then they said.
The best. Who I knew this was gonna happen when I heard.
Then they said
I knew it.
Queen Latifah is Ursula. And I
Yes.
was like,
Okay.
Bring it on, Queen. No, I
Okay.
knew when we were talking about
endorse
that. I
this.
knew
I
it would
heavily
be Queen.
endorse this.
Yeah, I knew it was gonna be her, and I'm excited for that.
I heavily endorse this.
She's gonna play that role very well, actually.
She will play.
But
that
I
role
almost
very
wish
well.
she was the one in the movie too. I really do.
I don't know who they cast Ursula as in the movie.
You know who they're talking about?
Who?
Oh shit.
Lizzo,
No,
Ooh,
the
I
big
love
white, the
Lizzo.
big white comedian actress.
the big white
Melissa
comedian.
McCarthy.
Melissa McCarthy.
They were she was in talks about doing
Okay,
it.
okay,
She was
okay.
on, I think,
I
Jimmy.
feel like Lizzo would be a better pick.
well, because Melissa's too much of a comedian,
Yes.
and I've never
But-
seen her in a role.
and
where
But
she
actually, her dramatic roles are very good.
maybe I haven't
They're,
seen one. That's
they're
probably
very
why.
good.
Yeah, she was hinting at it on Jimmy Live when she interviewed with him last week.
You know,
I would support
She
that.
was
I get with it. I get with
Yeah.
it. They gave us a black Ariel, so I'm good.
No, I'm not good. Lizzo needs to be Ursula.
She would kill.
She would. That
She
would
would
just.
Right, Melissa
she would
McCarthy.
definitely-
Yes.
They were also talking about what I think her name is Amber Riley. She used to be on Glee.
Yeah.
Yes, yes.
Yeah,
Amber
I was
Riley,
like,
yeah.
ooh, she would kill.
I love that they are bringing back these Disney movies. Obviously, all of us who are from that era, like from the 80s and 90s, we love it.
Did y'all see the remake of Lion King?
I just saw.
I
it.
did. I saw it. I
Don't
didn't
sound
like
so,
it.
You were super excited
you
to
like
see
it?
it. Don't sound
I
upset.
didn't see it. That's the
did.
thing. I didn't see it.
I saw it last
Wow.
night. I saw it last night. With my
Oh,
son.
last night.
I saw a
Yeah,
couple
yeah,
weeks
yeah.
ago, yeah.
We both enjoyed it.
3D?
Huh?
3D?
No, it wasn't 3D.
Oh, okay.
But
Okay.
I mean, it was good. It was really good. I was surprised at how good it was. I was like, these are real animals. I don't know about this, but when I saw it, I was like, wow,
Yeah.
it kept my attention. It was cool. I liked it. My son liked it too.
Yeah.
He's
Yeah.
5, so
Oh,
I'm a
see,
musical
yeah.
person, and they really
Oh, you saw it too?
effed it up.
Okay.
They effed up the music.
Musically, I was waiting for. Are you aching for some bacon?
Yeah,
Or-
yeah.
No, they cut
Yeah,
that.
they cut
That's
that.
not there.
They cut that.
Okay.
But you know what? Looking at the grand
Instead,
scheme
they
of things,
did
I can
get
see why they
Star
cut
from Beauty
that.
and the Beast. They did Be My Guest instead from Beauty and the Beast. Remember? You're talking about the part where they were trying to trick the hyenas and
Yeah.
they did the candlesticks part in Beauty and the Beast, Be My Guest. They actually sang that.
They sing that in the
Yeah.
live.
Yeah,
I don't.
All right, I
didn't
really have to
know.
go see this.
I
now,
mean,
so
it
can
was
tell you.
cool.
It was. I thought it was good, but it was. I mean, if you,
And like I
if you're
knew-
expecting so much, then you're gonna walk away like, okay, not
Well,
bad.
I wasn't expecting so much because y'all know that Lion King is my favorite
Yeah.
movie. of
I mean,
all
it's
time,
literally
so
almost exactly 100% like the old movie,
I-
except one or two little scenes. That's
I
all.
pretty
And
much
they
knew
didn't
they
hit
was gonna
that
be
be
there.
prepared note right either.
No, they did not. That'd be very.
I was in the movie theater like be pre. They was down here. I'm
Yeah, she was trying to get him to raise his voice.
And my expectations diminished because for my birthday I saw The Lion King on Broadway. Nothing beats that. Nothing beats
Oh,
that.
I saw it on Broadway.
Yeah.
It's
I will
amazing.
repeat.
I heard.
Yeah.
No-
They can't top
I
that.
cried in the first 3 minutes.
They can't top that.
Lord.
I was done in the
Wow.
first 3 minutes. I'm like,
Jerry.
nothing beats.
They're all
No.
like super talented. Like
Yes.
it's a visual that you definitely have to see. It's worth
It
the
is.
money.
So how do y'all feel like Beyonce?
Why you can't say her name?
Who?
She killed that whole lions.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Like,
it
she
sounded-
thought she was
wait,
talking to the
wait,
beehive.
She was serious.
I'm like, ma'am, like, wait, that is not now.
That sounded so similar to her. Though.
did.
Because I was listening to
hated
the
it.
live. I was listening to the album, and I heard that line. She was like, "Lions." I'm like,
I'm like, no,
"Where did you
Yeah,
come
it
from,
was-
Beyonce?"
beehive. Okay.
Yeah, no, I didn't. That's the only thing I don't like about it. I'm not a huge Beyonce supporter, so I could have done without her as a voice.
They got her for the singing.
Simba.
She did a great job with the singing.
Well,
But she only sang
good.
one.
That-
She only
I
sang
agree.
one song. Oh, she
But
had
the
her own
talking
solo
point-
too. She
Yeah,
had her own
talking
solo
part,
too.
yeah.
Oh, and what's the song that she's the spirit?
Yeah, Spirit when they're running through the
I
jungle.
was sitting in the movie theater like, I don't remember this song.
No, it wasn't. in
Did they
there.
play that at the end?
No, it was the
No,
part
it
where Simba went back to Pride Rock to go face Mufasa. I mean, to go face Scar.
Oh, so they didn't play like the whole African Kusaye.
No,
No, it was Spirit.
it was Spirit.
It was Spirit.
I said, I don't remember this song.
Yeah, Beyonce. Go ahead.
Simba, you
Yeah,
have to come back.
Yeah, this is why I'm gonna
Yeah,
still
I
rock with cartoons.
Lions?
I will
The
probably.
cartoon's probably, aside from the Broadway, is probably the best option.
Yeah, the
to go with.
Broadway is the best option if you can
Yeah.
go get tickets. But I guess I'll catch the new one on Redbox or
Now,
Netflix, whatever.
it'll be out probably in a couple months. Okay, speaking of Disney, because we love Disney. Last topic for Disney.
Disney's taking over.
Disney is everything. You know, they're also coming out with a new Disney movie that they're filming as we speak, coming out in 2020, with Emma Stone as the lead character. And have you guys heard about this at all yet?
No,
I don't know.
You know who Emma
Am I-
Stone is,
am I
right?
Can I guess?
Yes.
Is it Rapunzel?
No. It's not Rapunzel. Good guess though.
Milan.
No,
No.
but they
They are
have
coming out
a
with-
they
they're
have a
coming
live
out with
action Mulan and it looks dope.
I'm about to say I saw the preview for Milan.
They don't have
Yeah,
they don't have the dragon.
I will
they don't have the
definitely
dragon
go see
though.
that.
No, she's playing. It's okay. So it's not an actual remake of a Disney movie. It's a spin-off based on a Disney character who's a villain.
It's a spinoff.
You would not expect her in this role. Trust me. If you look at her, you know who Emma Stone is, right?
Yeah.
The redheaded, or maybe newly blonde actress. I don't know if she's a redheaded blonde. Anyway, she's going to be Cruella de Vil.
What?
Oh,
So the new Cruella movie comes out
I
in
can
2020.
see it.
They
I
must,
see
you
it.
know what?
Yeah.
They must
I
be doing like
see
a
it.
younger take on her.
I think so. I think it's before all that other stuff happened.
Then I can
Yeah.
see it. Yeah.
And actually, the only reason I found out was because she went to go see the Spice Girls in the UK at their tour, and she actually fell because she was partying way too much, and she fell and broke her arm. And she was about to start filming, but they had to push filming back because of that.
Oh.
They were like pissed with her because she threw them off schedule like a month.
Damn.
Yeah, so they actually just started filming, I think, like within the past 4 weeks.
Yeah.
I'm excited. I love Cruella. She's a bitch, but she's my bitch. I rock with people who have attitudes because it makes me feel like I'm around the right people.
Cruella de Vil.
I like to be around people who are like people are intimidated by. So
I think that would be
you know.
a very excuse me, a very interesting Disney movie instead of doing like remakes.
Yeah,
you know
yeah.
that's something different. Like
Yeah.
Maleficent, I never saw it, but when they came out with the idea, I'm like, you know what? It's something different. So okay, Disney, find a new way
Yeah.
to make money
We're getting it. We're getting
instead
it.
of making so many sequels. Or speaking of sequels, I haven't seen Toy Story 4.
I seen it. It was
I
good.
haven't seen it.
I didn't see it either.
Actually, I liked that one more than I would say I liked. No, I can't say it. Never mind. I liked it. I'm not going to say that. Ooh.
But you
But Toy Story 4 was good.
But you did mention something that I wanted to bring up. You mentioned like girl groups or you said
Yes.
Spice Girls, something about Spice Girls, right?
Yeah, they
Right.
just finished their tour,
Okay.
the UK tour. Yeah,
We ain't talking about Spice Girls, but there's another
but it was
girl
based
group.
on their tour that caused them to do this. Based on the Spice Girls tour, it's caused this group.
Okay, respect. But there's another girl group that's about to go back on tour, and I'm here for it. Destiny's Child
Yes.
is about to reunite and go on tour.
Oh,
Yes.
God.
Yeah, I heard this on the radio. Why you say, "Oh God"?
Although I feel like it's still allegedly because I think
No, I
Beyonce
think it's-
beight it up, but I don't know if everyone's on board.
I think it might
Which
be
Destiny's Child?
not
Not the original.
most recent.
almost. Yeah, I think the most
just
recent.
Kelly and Michelle.
And they
Oh.
might add Latoya, maybe. I don't know.
No, leave her out.
No,
Just bring
yeah.
back Kelly and Michelle. If you're gonna do it, just do that.
I would.
They should probably bring everybody back, and there'll be a choir.
Acquire.
Destiny's.
Yeah.
Destiny's Choir. I kind of like that. Destiny's Choir.
Bring everyone back,
But,
even Miss Farrah.
These women now.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, Destiny's women. Yeah, they're not children no more. Yeah, they're grown ass women.
They're grown ass women. Right, true. With multiple kids.
Except for Michelle.
I would go see that show.
Yeah, I like Destiny's
I
Child.
wouldn't.
No, because you don't like
I
Beyonce.
definitely would.
So yeah,
You know, I only spend
I
money
like
to
Kelly.
see one person.
Out of the three, I like Kelly.
Brandy.
Brandy.
I would go to a Brandy.
That's a
who I
singer.
want, you know who I want to tour? Brandy and Jasmine. I
Oh,
would
yes.
love for them to tour.
Jasmine
Sullivan.
Jasmine Sullivan.
I would love for them to tour. Oh my
What
God.
other Jasmine do you know?
Jasmine guy.
Who?
True. Jasmine guy.
Princess Jasmine from Aladdin.
That was a good movie too. Aladdin was good too. All these
Oh,
damn Disney
Aladdin was
movies.
good. Did you see
was
Aladdin?
Yes, I saw Aladdin.
Now I like that one.
That was really good. You see
I
it?
like that the
I
spin
did
on the
not. You
music
should see
there.
it.
I should.
did
I would go see that
the
before you go.
music-
Hurry up before it goes out of theater. Because it's about to drop off.
It's about to
If it
drop
hasn't
out
dropped
of
out
theaters?
already, it's about to drop out.
Yeah.
It's been in
probably
for like a
like
month
Tuesday
now. Yeah.
Probably like a Tuesday night.
I like that one better than Lion King.
I
I'm not
agree,
gonna lie.
Sharice.
It's good.
Screw these remakes.
Dang, Cherie's just dropping bombs
She's
everywhere.
bold.
What up, Cherie?
Yes.
Dropping bombs everywhere.
Now, before we actually get into our interview, because I do want to show, well, we want to show, including Shelton over here, we want to show a very special clip to the viewers who are tuning in, a very exclusive clip. Now, before we do that, I do want to know, because Jared, you had one more topic that I think we can all kind of discuss.
Yeah, because
that's
I
fun.
asked you this last night, and I was like, yeah, let's put this on air.
Why not? Let's do
So,
it.
I'm a huge fan of Family Feud.
Me too.
Oh, okay.
Me too. Huge fan.
Me and my family watch this like I want to say every other day. If it's not every other day, then whatever. Also, I'm a big fan of American Ninja Warrior, and one of my goals later in life is to host a game show. And so, what I wanted to bring to the table is what game show would y'all like to host, or if you could create a game show, what would it be?
You mean host or be on? Which one?
Host,
Okay.
not be on.
Okay. Because I know it's different for me.
You want me to start it off?
Yeah, you started off.
I'll be
Shelton. Go
honest
ahead.
with you. I was forced to watch it, then I grew to love it. With my grandma growing up, she babysitted me. But The Price is Right.
That's a good one.
Price
That's a
is
good
Right.
one. Yeah, that's a
I
good
would
one.
host The Price is Right for sure. I would be there, I would love.
You make it hype. Yeah,
I would make it
you have a
hype.
good personality.
And, like, you know how Steve Harvey does those facial expressions on Family Feud?
Yeah.
That would be me when you give a dumb price. Like,
Yeah. Yeah, like really.
hey, when the last time you been shot?
You wasted all that time.
I would
Yep.
definitely host that for sure.
So are you going with Family Feud? Is that yours?
No, I'm not going with Family Feud.
Oh, okay.
Before they brought this back, I actually would have
Don't
liked
say-
to host Double Dare.
Oh, Double Dare. That's a good
from
one.
the Nickelodeon game
Yeah.
show. Yeah, I was
I
like,
don't know
oh, I
nothing
would love
about
to
that.
like bring back Double Dare, and I
That's
want to be
a
the
fun-
host.
that seems
And
like
then
a
they
fun
brought
show.
it back, and then they cast their host already. I was like, damn,
Yep.
she took my job.
Yeah. That's actually a very fun one.
Yeah, that's a very fun
You
one.
got to be careful because it's all kids you working with. So
Or
I wouldn't be.
or if
against
they
that.
bring this back, I would love to host Figure It Out.
What are these shows? I'm lost.
Jonay, you know.
This is my time. Okay, let me have my youngins moment.
All right, I'm
Let
sorry.
me have my youngins moment.
I'm sorry.
This is my time. 90s babies know what I'm
Well,
talking about.
Jonay, what would you choose then?
Maury.
That's not. You know what?
It's a guessing game.
You know what? It is a guessing game.
Maury is a
not a
guessing
game show.
game.
It is a guessing
It's a
game.
guessing
though.
game.
It is definitely a guessing game.
What's the guess?
They always say, look at the eyes. So you gotta like look at the eyes and the nose and compare.
So
and
everybody
guess
at that
to
house
see
is
yes
guessing
or
if you're a
no.
baby father or not.
Right.
What?
That's not a game.
It is a game. Is it not a game?
Look for
Is it
for
not
some
a
of these dudes that go on the show, it is not a game.
You ain't lying.
It is not a game.
No.
It is life or
It's
death.
life or
for this-
death. I was getting ready to say it's life or death.
Right.
You
The guessing
took it right out of my damn.
The guessing. See, it is a game. It's like it's literally life or death.
Yeah.
Okay, and you gotta guess the baby daddy.
That's messed up.
You would have way too much fun with that.
You would have way too
She
much
would
fun.
have
hosting
way too
Maury. Be
much
like,
fun. She wouldn't even
Is
wanna
you the
be the
baby's
host
father? Find out when we come back.
But I already know.
All right, Justin. What about you?
A classic. I always loved the old original and the remake Match Game. I always loved Match Game.
Okay.
Always loved Match Game because for one, you get to always be with celebrities. For one,
Okay.
and I'm very savvy with my words, and I'm very on the fly with them, very quick.
Right.
So I love to fill in the blanks, bitch.
I think you would do good at that. You'd be
yeah.
great at that, hosting match.
I would like to host Match Game. That would be fun. And currently, Alec Baldwin is the host, so when he dies or retires,
Damn.
Dang.
Imagine you said when he dies.
well, he's probably pretty close or a few steps away.
He's like 60
Um,
something.
Well, then I'll kill him so I can take his spot. You know what? I really want to do Match
Not on
Game.
air.
He ain't watching. I
Steven.
hope, Alec.
I'm telling you, when we become famous, they gonna dig these.
That's okay.
And wait. You know what?
They gonna come after me.
And you know what? When they dig these tapes up, I'm gonna be like, I said it.
Yeah.
That's
Okay.
me. I'm
So
not
I'm
backing
really-
I
I'm brutally honest.
can't say I didn't say that because you
Yeah.
can see I obviously said that. I'm
And that's
like,
how I felt
said
at the
it.
time.
No
That's what I said at the
apology.
time.
Yeah.
Do I feel differently right now? We'll
That
see in
means
about 5 years.
I'm real and I'm brutally honest.
Right.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Right.
You can't take it and get the
Right,
fuck
it
off the
is what it is.
stage.
That's
It
right.
is what it is.
Yeah. Well, all right, Shelton, I'm gonna kick this over to you now because I definitely want to get started
All right.
with you to talk about everything
Okay.
you have going on.
I'm ready.
Yes.
Now, yes, before we get into your interview, I really want you to tell the viewers about this exclusive clip that we have that we're about to show for them right now.
Okay. All right, everybody out there, all the viewers, what you're about to see is a small snippet from the movie Thankful for My Family that'll be available in November. Once again, this movie will be a hit. It is going to be
Yes.
the funniest movie of the year. I guarantee
I can't wait.
you, okay?
I can't wait.
We pulled no punches, and I've been watching all the other comedies this year, too. So I
Okay.
can guarantee you it's going to be the funniest movie this year. So the snippet you're about to see is the guy who plays the protagonist, the main character's brother. He comes out with a random girlfriend or whatever who speaks Spanish. She can't speak English, and she meets his uncles in the driveway. Just to give you a little taste of the comedy and stuff, I'm gonna tell you right now. On set, we had 6 comedians, and the skit. I mean, I should say skit. I'm sorry. The script that I wrote was already funny as it was, but the whole cast
They brought it to life.
They were
Right.
not only did they bring it to life. If the joke went here, they was willing to take it here.
Right.
You know, nobody
Right.
was sensitive. Nobody
Right,
was, you know. So don't expect politically correct in this movie. I'm just
Great, because that's
I'ma just
good.
tell
that's
you
the
that.
kind of comedy I like.
Let me tell
That's
you,
good.
It's the kind of
we
comedy I
hold-
like.
We did not hold back, okay? Even when
Okay.
people tried to hold back, I yelled cut. I said, say that.
Right.
Say it.
Right.
Right. Exactly.
Right.
All right, let's go, y'all. So this is the clip right here. Thankful for my family.
I excited.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Hey, what's up?
All right, well, we're not done trying yet, y'all. So
all right.
we did show a clip. We did show a clip for the viewers of your production, Thankful for My Family. Now, right now, there's no audio. We're trying to see if we can get the audio for you guys to view. We can also post a clip as well after our show on our radio show page because I do have it available to
Right.
post online. So we'll make sure that we do that as well. But while we're waiting to see if we can bring that back, now, Shelton, you also mentioned, you had 6 comedians on set. So I do want
Right.
to know, out of all the comedians you worked with, who was your favorite? If you had to choose one, that's hard because they're probably watching you right now.
They all watching.
They all watching you right now.
Uh-oh.
Let's see. If I had to pick my favorite comedian, on set or just flat out just funniness.
One sec.
On
let's
set.
go with on set. You don't want to.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. On set, I would have to say Boogie Bynum.
Boogie
Yeah,
Bynum.
Boogie Bynum on
He
set.
sounds like he's funny.
What
Yeah.
made him stand out? What made Boogie stand out?
He, I laugh when I think about this joke. So, All right, he had like that deceptive humor. So like if he was in a room or something, even on the scenes where he wasn't in it, if he was just in the background, if he was quiet, that's when he was doing his funniest shit. Like, like I mean, he would be, you know, what I'm saying? Like, yeah, if you paid attention to what he was doing, it would be like, you know, he'd be over there eating a hamburger or something, you know,
Something random.
Like, in between takes, he'll leave a hamburger on the table. Like, we got to move the burger. Like,
Right.
you know, just, he'll do little funny stuff, and he kept everybody upbeat too. I mean, because of his sense of humor and his style, and he was very encouraging to the younger actors too. He'd been acting for a while. He was actually the movie that we talked about earlier, Almost Christmas. He was in that with David E. Talbot.
Oh wow,
Yeah,
nice.
So he a real stand up dude, and I actually learned a lot from him too while we was on set. You know, that's the beauty about being on set. That, you know, the camaraderie. You learn a little bit from everybody on set. You know, everybody builds, everybody grows. You know, so I would say he was my funniest. During auditions, hands down, the funniest was this dude Chuck Lipscomb. His name Charles Lipscomb. I just call him Chuck though. Hilarious. I don't even think he read the script right at all. I'm gonna be honest with you. The casting director, Miss Anya Boone, shout out Anya Boone.
Oh, I know Anya, yeah.
You know Anya?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
She worked with you on casting?
Yeah, she worked with me on casting.
Nice, okay.
And so she was like, Shelton, I don't even think he read the script. I was like, but he was funny. I said, he was funny though. We can work with him. He's funny.
Well, that's good.
Yeah. Oh yeah, absolutely. But them two, I would say for sure. And then Banknote, he wasn't on set long. His scene wasn't that long, but he brought the funny too when he came. Yeah, he's more of a experienced. More, I'd probably say he's been doing comedy longer than the rest of the comedians. He's more senior, right?
So did any of the cast know each other before they came on set, or came to start filming?
A couple of them knew each other because I filmed it down in the Tidewood area, down in 757.
Oh, nice. Okay.
So,
Okay.
yeah.
They had some
Shout
familiar
out
faces.
757,
Hey,
VA.
hey, Hampton.
Yeah, Hampton.
Hampton in the
Portsmouth,
building
Virginia.
now.
So a couple of them did because a couple of them, like I said, were comedians, so they seen each other at a couple different comedy clubs. What was actually funny though was the lady who plays Tiffany ended up casting her cousin. So they were two cousins on set at the same time. And I didn't know that they were cousins. They posted on Instagram a picture together, reading their script together before they got on set. And I was like, y'all know each other? They were like, yeah, we cousins. I was like, what? So,
Oh, wow.
yeah, that ended up happening. But other than that, no, nobody else really knew anybody.
No.
But by the end of the film set, you felt like they were
Family, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I was gonna say,
It
I'm
always
sure
it should feel that
the
way.
chemistry, especially if you're
yeah.
doing a comedy, hopefully is good.
Oh, yeah. Everybody was... the in-between takes could have been a movie.
Did you feel any like friendly competition amongst the cast when it came to, not in casting, but when it came to like their lines and trying to be more competitive? Because it's all comedians, right?
Right.
So you never know.
You mean like competing in jokes and whatnot?
Yeah, competing to see if they can be the funniest and bring their character out more than the other person.
Right. I wouldn't necessarily say when it came to delivering their lines, but in between takes, the main character, the character's name is Stuart, but the actor's name is Marquette Carney.
Okay.
Funny as hell.
Yeah.
Funny as hell. Him and the dude Boogie Bynum, who I told you, you get between them two talking in a conversation, you talk like tears running down your face laughing. I mean, it just, that's how they would compete in jokes. So like, you know, like no word is safe when you're around a comedian.
Oh,
I'm gonna tell you that
yeah.
That is
Right.
That's facts.
Yeah.
Everyone has
That
to know
is
that.
fact.
That's very true.
No comment you make, they're gonna turn it into a
Very
joke.
true.
Right.
And them two, like, if you just hung around them two, there was certain times on set where it was like, you know, the hours got a little long or something, whatever. And you hang with them two, you knew you gonna be laughing, you be back upbeat. You know what I mean? So I would say them two. But as far as like actual knowing your lines and competing that way, no. And the environment on set that I really wanted to create and that I was successful creating, thank God, was a creative environment where everybody felt like they could be creative and everybody, you know, my rule of thumb was this: if you felt like you had something, if you wanted to like ad lib something or improv something, you know what I mean, and you thought it was funny or could add to the story, I say go ahead and do it. Don't tell me, just go ahead and do it. You know?
Right.
And if
Be the character.
If the rest of the crew, if everybody busting out laughing, then all right, yeah, we're gonna keep that. But if not, then no, I'll just stick to the script. So that was my rule of thumb, and what it did was it created an environment where everybody could just be creative and they felt comfortable sharing their thoughts. Nobody felt stupid saying nothing. You know what I mean? Like I said, everybody just felt real comfortable, which is what I wanted. So
That's good.
So to go off of that, I actually have a question for both of you. We also have Miguel Ocasio. If you could come in, I would like to ask you a question if you would like to.
Hola.
Yeah.
Miguel.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're introducing Miguel Ocasio. He's an editor on the film as well. So
Yes.
he was talking about unscripted and ad-lib moments between the comedians, and I want to know, as an editor, how do you piece together those moments and still create a cohesive story throughout the movie?
So everybody actually, they said their lines, but in a different way. So I still have some type of like guide, so to say, through the script.
Mm-hmm.
They hit the key points, so that's the good part about it. So when I'm reading the script, it pretty much mirrors the script, but maybe 2 or 3 words are different. So they'll do their little ad libs, but it kind of still flowed.
Right.
So do you ever find yourself like really stuck when when an actor or a comedian says something that's really, really gold or really, really funny and you can't use it in the movie because it's not on topic or it's not online or anything, but you're like, but this is so good, I want to keep it.
So if it's something that's so good, we would actually stop during filming. It's like, wait, this might actually add and give this movie character. What do you want to do, Shelton? And he'll make the executive decision, and that's when we'll sit down and we'll put a note in the main script. Put a note in there that we did this, and that, and then from there we'll go from there.
All right.
Yeah.
So this is a question.
It did
for,
happen a few times.
All right. So this is a question for both of you, as creatives in the film industry. You as a writer and a producer, and you as an editor. What genre in the industry do you like to work on best? Is it comedy, or do you like to work on dramas or thrillers, crime, what have you?
Something. I'm reading a book right now by Stephen King called On Writing.
I love Stephen King, by the way.
Yeah, he's good.
Amazing author.
So it's called On Writing. It talks about the memoir of writing. And he talked about how he tried to get away from horror and tried to write drama and all that stuff, but he always ended up, somehow or another, the book always ended up being turned into a horror.
Right.
I wrote a standalone novel called Mr. Wilder where I attempted to write a serious novel. I still consider it to be serious. But people who read it say, man, you had me busting out laughing in that one scene. I can't get away from comedy. I can't. I write late at night. I'm good. As the night goes on, I get goofier. And so when I'm at my desk, I'm laughing, I'm writing or whatever, And so for me, I tend to lean towards comedy, and it just comes out naturally for me. You put me in a situation and I see something that's funny.
Right.
It's like I gotta say it, or I gotta put it on paper, even if it takes me away from the story for a little bit. I gotta go on a tangent just to put that joke in there to make the person laugh. That's my favorite thing to film. Definitely because this is my first full length film. I found it fun to do comedy. I really couldn't imagine the hours we worked doing a drama or something where it's so serious all the time. I mean, we would have to have a long film schedule.
Right.
Would you
I
say?
agree 100%.
Yeah.
Me, I primarily like to film action.
I didn't even say action. Why'd I miss that?
Action's my thing.
Well,
But I do like the comedy, especially with the cast that we had. It was amazing.
Do you, Miguel? Do you find yourself on action films that you worked on? Do you find that more difficult than comedy, or because there is a lot of stunt coordination and a lot of things that you have to put into it?
I filmed like short skit comedy. Like my sister, she primarily does Instagram like makeup. However, she does some skits as well.
Right.
And I've worked with her through comedy, but as I said, this was my first time ever filming, and my business partner as well, filming like a comedy,
Right.
like solely comedy.
Wow.
And it wasn't hard, like as I said, but at the same time it was new. So with the action short films that we filmed, this is what we do regularly. So this
Right.
was something like we know our that's our niche. So we know how to what angle we should do this way, what
Right.
stuff like that. So, but yeah.
yeah.
All right.
How long did it take to film? If you haven't already mentioned this, how long did it take to film the entire production? Are you still?
What does that mean?
2 years? It sounds like 2 years.
I don't normally talk, but I'm going to talk.
Go ahead. No, go ahead. Look, hey, I brought you to the table. You're going to talk.
Shelton contacted us over at 10 Productions LLC, and he's like, "Listen, I want you guys. I love your work. I want you guys to film my movie. This is my budget, and this is my film schedule, and this is the time frame I want to do it." I looked at Shelton. And what exactly? What did I tell you? What did I tell you?
Shelton, you crazy? Like
This is not realistic.
So what was the schedule that he?
Like 5 days. He wanted to film an entire movie
Oh,
in 5
wow.
days.
5 days.
Woo!
Bro, that's a student film.
Please
That's a student
explain.
film schedule right
Yes.
there.
But see, everybody at this table has experience with filming. I came to him with no experience with filming. I
Okay.
thought you just put up a camera, say your line, and let's roll. Okay. I learned when I got on set. They kept telling me, "Show, we're gonna need more days. We're gonna need more days. We're gonna need more days." I said, all right, fine, okay, whatever. We'll see when we get there. We'll see. I'll play it by ear. And so when we got through the first scene, I said, oh shit. Like I was because I saw how many takes it took. Yeah. You know, normally 7. Would you agree? 7 to match them about 7 takes.
Yeah.
And then you got the different angle. I think we had 2 cameramen, so that was good. They were able to tag team like that.
The first go around we had 3.
Huh?
We had 3 the first go around.
Right. Yes, that's right. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. And so I mean, you know, so then I saw, okay, I'm gonna need more time. So even so we broke it up into 2 filming sessions, 5 days the first time and then 4 days the first time. So we got the whole movie done in 9 days.
Okay.
But I will
That's
tell you,
still
we
not
worked longer than normal hours to get it done. You know what I mean? But it got done. If I ever have to do it again, this film schedule will be way longer for sure.
If you actually watch the movie, you're gonna be very surprised that this was filmed in that
short period of time.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Because
it
usually
was filmed in 9
But everybody,
days.
9 days,
Wow.
the whole movie. And I give him credit because he the second go around, he actually he took everything into consideration and we got it done. But everybody there wanted to be there.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody there took it serious. Everybody there did their job.
Right.
And when they needed to initiate something, they did it. So that helped out with timing as well. You know, although I wouldn't call it an amateur crew because everybody there had experience. But we're not dealing with somebody that does movies on the regular. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
We're not dealing with the big time actors. We're dealing with actors that are up and coming. So for them to perform and fulfill their duty and their way, the way they did it in a timely fashion was very great. That helped filming process and making this happen in 9 days. Because ultimately, yes, us as like a camera operator or a sound guy, whatnot, yeah, we have a job and we have to be on point. But they have to be on point as well.
That's
so
right.
If we could, it's no different than dancing. If both of you guys are in sync in dancing, it's gonna look beautiful. And that's pretty much what we did.
Yep.
So what's a highlight? Give me a highlight for the both of you. What was during filming? What was something that was like the highlight of the entire experience for you?
I'll tell you, for me personally, because we still haven't even got to this. This book that the movie is based off of, my novel, is inspired by a true event.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it happened. It's a real Thanksgiving story
nice.
that happened back in 2010.
Oh, wow.
So the highlight for me was when my brother showed up on set one day, and we all took a picture with the guy. So I took a picture with the guy who was playing me, and he took a picture with the guy who was playing him.
Oh,
like that was when it really sunk in for me. Like, oh man, like this is crazy. Like, you know, because even though I went way off the real story to make it funnier, you know, but I mean, just that right there really did it for me. Like, man, you know, then there's a ton of other jokes that just, you know, happen on set, but that really did it for me. And then beforehand, so I would say this too, 2 things. Before we went on set, he made, you know, the thing was like, and cut.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, to sleep.
Right, yeah. Thanks, appreciate it.
Come on, right there.
He said, yeah, to sleep.
We never used it, so when we were finally able to say it's a wrap, the last scene we shot was in my best friend's house. Okay, and I had that thing in my hand or whatever. And me and him took a picture together. And the reason I say I played college football back JMU 04 to 08. What up, all the Dukes listening? But when I wrote my first story ever, we was on a bus getting ready to play UMass back when they had the dude who did the dance.
Victor Cruz.
Victor Cruz.
Yeah.
And I was writing the story, and he was the first person to tell me, he's like, yo, man, you should keep that up, man. He's like, you doing your thing. Him and King Jordan, both of them. They was like, man, you should do that, man. That story was funny, you know. And for me to do that, to finish my first movie at his house,
Wow,
you know,
yeah.
and that was over 10 years ago or something, that, you know, since that bus trip. But to see it all come full circle, that meant a lot to me. Yeah.
So you mentioned the novel, and let's talk about it without spoiling anything.
Wait, hold up. Wait, before you get to that question, he didn't tell his moment.
I'm sorry. My bad, Miguel. I didn't mean to step on your moment right there. I'm
that's what Jared does. Okay, it's usually me that he steps on.
I'm gonna just back and let y'all go ahead. Go ahead.
I want to hear this too.
You want to know what I really like my highlight moment and what I missed the most is walking into the kitchen first thing in the morning. The whole cast is there. Can I curse on here?
Of course, this is not.
Let it fly.
Listen,
let it fly, my guy.
You missed so.
I will walk in.
I'm so good
I will
today.
walk in every morning, pretty much.
Right.
Grab my cup of coffee, and I look at the first person I see, and usually it's Boogie. I tell him, don't fuck up. Don't fuck up. And then after we will stop, cut. That looked like shit.
Damn.
That's what I miss the most. That's what I'm being honest with you. But although they could perform great, they could do great, and I'll still say it. So they knew I was joking most of the time. I hope so.
Wow.
But that's what I miss the most.
Yeah. Everybody was real lighthearted. Ain't nobody take nothing like that. So it was all seen as humor. It was funny. There was a lot of laughs on set. I'm sorry. I wanted to hear that for myself.
No. I did.
It's him. It's him.
I got it, Jeanne. Okay, I got it. Chill.
I miss fighting with Shelton on set.
Oh yeah, we would fight. Yeah. I mean, nobody who I would rather have done this movie with. I would be 100% honest with you. I put him up against any editor or film man.
Good.
Camera.
And this was your guys' first time working together?
Absolutely. Yep.
Slow down there.
That's good.
Yep.
Chemistry.
No,
Oh, wow.
put that out there.
It's the truth. It's the truth. He does great quality work. Him and his partner Brandon, they do great quality work. They work together. The thing is, when you have two people who are creative, I'm the visionary. I wrote the movie. I wrote the script. I was actually in the real story in 2010. You know what I mean? So like, I have this vision in my mind, and I know all about writing. I know all about storytelling, what needs to portray, and all that stuff. He knows camera angles. He knows quality of sound. He knows what looks good on film, what doesn't. He's the one who has to go back and be the primary editor. You know? He's the lead editor as well. So he's looking at one thing, I'm looking at another. And so and we're both very creative in our own aspects. Right. You understand what I'm saying? You ask him to write a script, that ain't gonna happen. You ask me to hold a camera, that ain't gonna happen. So but we had to learn how to work together. And I think after that first day, once we had a talk about how we were stepping on each other's toes and whatnot, and we came to an agreement on how to make it work.
Communication is the key to anything.
Communication.
Yeah, and I was gonna say
relationship, whether it's business,
communication is key.
And trust.
Yeah.
Right.
And comprehension.
He has to trust me to produce his product. Right. He has to trust my business partner to produce this product.
Right.
Just as if we have to trust him. I mean, for nothing.
and again, this shows like how many moving parts there is in making a film. It's a ton.
It's a ton.
So many different parts.
Yeah, and if one falls off, it's
hours and hours of filming, hours and hours of editing. And before we even went on set and started doing all this, we spent hours and hours practicing, hours and hours trying to recreate what we were gonna film. That way, we were there and we could utilize those 5 days for just filming and knocking everything out. No mistakes, no room for error. So we will go and we reenact. Oh, sorry about that. I started. We will reenact everything that we were going to try to be filming the first day. We'll go here. We'll get this actor, whatnot. But we were in hopes that every single actor was squared away. So us as filmmakers, we could go in there, or we know what angle we want already. We know how we want to achieve this. Now it's up to the actor to initiate this.
Right.
Wow.
All right, so we are gonna go ahead and jump to the novel since this was based.
By the way, let me see a few. I'm gonna hold them up. I'm gonna hold them up so I can see.
I brought some gifts.
You brought some gifts?
Oh, you brought a copy.
I brought everybody. One of y'all get a copy of it.
This is one of the.
Appreciate you.
This is rare where people bring us. This is rare where people.
Hey, where's mine?
Okay, so first off, before we even get to talking about it, where can people find it?
People can find it right now on Amazon. And it's available in all 3 versions: paperback, Kindle, and audio. Okay, you can go on Amazon right now and check it out. You will be laughing your drawers off. Okay, I'm telling you that right now.
Well, let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
If you don't mind.
Yeah.
Before we get into the novel and looking at these books, by the way, I love the cover art.
It is.
I think.
Yeah.
Who was?
Camille Maddow.
Oh,
Just give her a
okay.
shout out. I'm sure she's probably watching.
And we're going to show the other ones in just a second, too. I want to hold them up for people to look.
Okay.
Before we do that, I think we have the clip ready to show.
Oh,
if you want to introduce it again for those who are just tuning in.
Introduce it again.
Yes.
We had a bet also before we show this clip. Can I just say?
Oh, yeah, go ahead.
We had a bet, Shelton and I, that I'd have half this movie that we filmed edited in what, a week?
A week
He
after
didn't
the first
believe
week.
me.
After
He
the
didn't
first
believe
5
me.
days.
Oh,
Yeah.
man.
He did not believe me.
I didn't.
I had this movie edited in half a week.
Oh, damn.
That half section that we filmed in a week.
So what was the bet? What was the bet? Now I want to know.
Do you know what a triple fat gecko is?
It was nothing.
A what?
It was, don't even worry about it. It was nothing. Honestly, it was just to shut him up. That's all.
Oh, God. Bragging rights.
Right.
Bragging
That's
rights.
exactly what it is.
Bragging rights, yes.
We go home too.
Yeah, go ahead, Shelton. Kick it
Okay,
off for the viewers. For
all right,
us.
so here we go, y'all. For all the new viewers and the viewers who were here before, we got the technical difficulties ironed out. It is This is a small skit from the movie, a small scene from the movie where the main character's brother, who is the player, he comes out with a girl, at the house where they're having the Thanksgiving dinner at, and she can't speak English. She's a foreign exchange student, and she's meeting the uncles for the first time. It's a hilarious scene. Y'all check it out. Thankful for My Family, 2019 November.
Hey Shane, wait till I tell you about how mom and dad tied the knot.
You talking about the temporary marriage thing?
What? You knew? How come nobody told me?
Cause your name is Stewart. That's why. Pops, why y'all give him this white man name anyway?
I don't know. That was your mama. She must have been on a job interview or something. I don't know. No. Never mind all that. Who is she? Yeah. What y'all doing out here?
This is my Spanish Jane, Ariana. She's a foreign exchange student here for Thanksgiving, and after what just happened before y'all pulled up, I got some thanks to be given.
Shane, you know she can hear you, right?
Don't matter. They don't got slang in the textbooks yet.
That boy can't be mine.
Well, I'm his Uncle Boogie. Nice to meet you. Did you enjoy yourself?
Sí, y yo pensaba que todos los muchachos negritos tenían la pinga grande.
What's he say?
I don't know, but that shit sounds sexy, don't it?
Yeah.
That's a damn shame. Jopinga Grande.
Right, he understood it. Right.
All right, that's funny.
Shout out to shout out to Crystal Makeup.
Yes.
Oh,
Crystal
nice.
Makeup, who was our makeup artist on set.
She also acted.
Yes, that was her as the actor as
Spanish.
well.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice. Okay.
Yep.
That's what's up, Crystal.
Yep.
Nice.
So you said that this was based on true events, right?
Right,
events around your family.
a true family gathering that happened back in 2010. Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
So
Nice.
I'm pretty sure that this was. I'm not gonna say that it was easy to write because it is writing and putting art together, but you had a lot of inspiration and a lot of things going for it, right?
Well, yeah, absolutely. I mean, it was easy to write, to be honest with you.
So how long did it take you to write?
It's gonna sound a little weird, but 5 years if you total it. Okay, I started it in 2010 when we initially left the house. My then girlfriend, now wife, Danielle. Hey, babe, love you. So, I told her, I was like, we were leaving the house. I was like, I want to write a book about this. Yeah, you should do it. So I wrote like the first chapter, and that set for like 3.5 years. Okay. And then it was sitting on the counter, and she was like sick of it sitting there. It was literally sitting there for like 3.5 years on the little mantle thing or whatever. And she was like, "What you gonna do with that book?" She was getting on me about half-finished projects around the house. And then the book was the last thing. What about this book? You keep saying you're gonna finish. Or I was like, you know what? I'm gonna finish it. I'm gonna finish it. So I went back. I finished it. Liked it so much, I decided to turn it into a trilogy. And
nice.
that's what I did. I put the other 2 books of the trilogy here too. And that's how it really got started. And what I did was I took some of the true events from what happened, and I put my own twist to them. Because it was one of them things, and it was one of them experiences where you ever had this happen, you'd be like, "Oh, that was fun," but it would have been funnier if. You know what I mean? And so that was my mentality when I was writing. I was like, "Okay, this happened." But it would have been funnier if this would have happened, or if this person didn't like that person, or if this, you know what I mean?
Right.
And so when my family read the book, they laughed out. My family actually. People think, man, your family gonna like you. No, my family actually loves the book.
That's good.
I was gonna say, they were like, how did you make it so that this person don't like this person? Because all my family we have a tight knit family, so so they knew all that drama stuff was fake. So it was it was easy for them to love it and like it. So. Yeah.
So you said this is the first part of a trilogy, right?
Right. Yep.
All right. So the other 2 books, are they already out and in circulation on Amazon
they are.
as well?
They are on Amazon too.
Nice.
This is the second one. All right, that's the second book right there. The Christmas comedy, Married with My Family. And that's what happens. That takes place 5 years after Thanksgiving.
I was about to say that's one and that's 2.
Yeah.
So the moral of the story to the trilogy is I write comedy like I said, but I always want people to be able to take away something from my projects, even my movies. Same thing. I want you to take away something from it. So the first book, the moral of the story, is unconditional love for your family. Even though they act crazy as I don't know what, you still gotta love them. You know what I mean?
Right.
The second moral of the story is unconditional love for your spouse. And that story is what happens is they're going through some marital issues or whatever, and they work it out. They go to that time they go visit her family, and then this third book is New One with My Family, and that's unconditional love for your children.
The baby,
yeah, with the baby on the cover. That baby, that's a bad baby. I'm trying to tell you. Yeah. Oh, and also let me shout out my son and my daughter, Jack Johnson and Nadia. I love y'all. I know they probably watch.
So is the cover art for the third one? Is that a cover art based off your son?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah, he that Joker boy. I tell you. They always say, you know, be careful what you ask for. I always ask for a son that's just like me. Man, I got it. Huh? Yeah, my son is another clip. Yeah.
That's nice.
Oh, thank you, man. Appreciate it.
Absolutely.
So are you hoping to publish any other novels in the future, whether they're based off your family or do you just have other ideas that you wish to put out there?
So, none of the rest of my novels are based on a true story. Just the first one.
Okay.
And yes, I have the next 6 novels already outlined.
Six?
Wow.
So you got 6. He's got outlines.
He got his ducks in a row.
I write every night.
Nice.
I believe if you want to get better at something, you got to do it continuously.
It sounds like job security on our end.
Yeah, you got like that's 1, 2. That's 8 other movies you gotta make.
Right.
That's 8.
Yeah.
Right.
You ready to start, Miguel?
Right. There's actually so they'll be doing a short film that I wrote after the movie comes out in November. They wanted to do a short film and submit it to some film festivals.
Oh, nice.
And,
definitely do that.
If you need some actors.
And this is actually, you know what's funny? There's
a reason why I miss some shows.
This is my first time writing an action movie. And once again, I sprinkle some comedy in there.
That's what makes it good.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
But they're going to be getting that script in December.
Nice.
And they'll be submitting it to, I think y'all wanted to do Sundance or something, right?
There's a bunch.
Yeah.
It's a lot of
Sundance, Tribeca, Toronto.
Yeah, a whole
Festival.
bunch.
Right, so I write, like I said, I write every day. So
Nice.
novels are my favorite to write. However, making the movie, though, was funner than anything.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Making the movie, being around the people, seeing it come to life. And you know, the most common question I got from the actors was, Mr. Shelton, I used to hate that crap. Don't call me Mr. Shelton.
I hate that.
Right?
Miss Shelton.
Right. So they was just like, you know, am I doing it the way like you saw it envisioned in your brain or whatever? And the answer is always no. You know, but you're making it work. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to force you to be this person who I had in my mind.
Right.
Be yourself and sell it the way you would sell it. Make it realistic, you know. And I feel like all the actors did that. All the actors did a great job of making it their own, making it themselves. You know, one of the characters in particular, I know she's watching right now. Kimberly Tucker. She's a comedian. She's a comedian. She played Aunt Tammy, who I anticipated would be like a loud voice type of, but her personality isn't like that, you know. But she still came across aggressive to make her get her point across. You know what I mean? She had her own style of doing it, and y'all have seen the movie. But go ahead. I'm just rambling.
No, you good. I'm just. We got a few minutes left, so I'm trying to make sure we hit the good questions.
All right.
Yeah.
All right, so I got one more question for both of y'all. Shelton, what is the hardest part of being a producer, and then what is Miguel? What is the hardest part of being an editor?
You want to go first?
You go first.
Okay. The hardest part about being a producer, I would say is organizing everything. People don't realize it when you're a producer, you're in charge of every single aspect. And I ain't just talking about, you know, making sure you got a good script. I'm talking about also finding the film crew, finding the sound guy, finding the locations, making sure the wardrobe is right, making sure the timing is right, making sure the marketing plan is put together, making sure that the premiere night is set. Like all these things. I mean, I'm forgetting fast as I'm sure. The schedule board, everything is about. It's about time management and it's about being organized. If you're not organized and if you don't set a budget, being
That's
organized,
the biggest thing. Set a budget.
Sticking to it. Those two things, you'll fall short every time. Definitely the time piece and staying organized. You have to stay organized if you want to be a movie producer. For sure.
Very good insight. Yeah.
Yep.
All right, Miguel.
As a filmmaker and editor, in editing, I find it hard to step away. So when I run out of ideas, or yes, ultimately it's art. Everybody, it's pretty much there, laid out. But trying to make it look great, I have to step away. And just stepping away is the hardest part. because I was like, I want to keep going. But I'll tell you this much: you look at my desktop or anywhere I save my projects, it'll be like scene 1, final.
Right.
Scene 1, final times 2. Scene 1, final times 3. Because when I step away, I think of something new.
Right.
So being able to step away is the best thing, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Because you get to
creative thinking. Yeah.
you step away from the whole project, get your mind off of it,
Yeah.
and go on from there. But that's my issue. I don't step away.
Yeah.
Nice.
That's my problem.
Well,
I don't
Harvey?
step away either. I'm joking. No, I don't. But I'm what's your social media? How can we follow you?
Instagram at the writer SJ. That's all one thing. At the writer SJ. Okay. I post a little skits up there. I am goofy, I'm telling y'all. So Instagram at the writer SJ, and I also keep all the updates up there. Y'all will know about the movie premiere. I'm posting about that up there.
Nice.
That'll be November the 10th, by the way, down in Norfolk, Virginia. At the oh gosh, what's the name of that cinema? On Colley Avenue. I can't remember it right now. Narrow, there it is. Narrow Cinema on Colley Avenue.
That's a Sunday, right?
Huh? That's a Sunday.
Before
night.
Veterans Day?
Right before
So y'all
Veterans
have no
Day.
excuse. Come
Right.
on, it's a holiday.
Hey, there you go.
You have to come out.
And afterwards, there's going to be a comedy show, too. There's going to be an after-party comedy show with all the
Nice.
comedians on set.
Well, that's
All
gonna
the-
be good.
So it's going to be a good night.
We should do a road
Group trip.
Y'all should.
Out the box trip. Yeah.
Y'all should.
Yeah.
I'm
We'll
gonna
make
be
it
there
happen.
in October.
Who's
for
driving?
Homecoming.
Not me.
Oh,
And then I'll-
she's driving.
uh-huh,
She got
and
the
I'll
Mercedes.
Swing back around.
There you go. Swing back around. Ain't that long. It's about 3-hour drive. What is it from Baltimore? About 3-4
About
hours?
4.
Yeah, about
Yeah.
3-4 hours.
Yeah.
I just
So
came
he's
back from
driving,
Virginia
but
Beach too,
we'll,
so I got that trip again.
Come on down.
Yeah.
Come on down, man.
Yeah, we'll make it happen.
You have social media?
Yes, sir. You can find me personally, Ocasio, OCASIO _WRX. And then OVR10 Productions LLC's Instagram is going to be OVR10 Productions. You can find us on youtube.com/OVR10 Productions and OVR10productions.com.
Nice.
Definitely check out his work because I saw it before we came to the table this evening, and it's amazing. Miguel does some amazing stuff.
Appreciate it.
All of his projects that I've seen, so definitely check them out for sure.
Yeah.
But no, thank you both, Shelton and Miguel, for
man.
joining us today.
Thank
We
you.
really
Yes,
appreciate it.
thank
you. Thank you.
We're really looking
Thank
forward
you.
to seeing this film when it drops for sure.
Absolutely. Were we
Yeah.
able to get that movie cover? Because I promised them we would reveal the movie cover. Can we get that on the screen so that the people can see
We
it?
might be able to get that on the screen. We're
Right.
gonna see what we can do.
And also remind the viewers of the date when the movie is coming out.
Yeah.
as well.
Absolutely, yes. So the movie, so the premiere be November the 10th. The
November
movie
the
will be
10th.
coming out for streaming that following Thursday, November the 14th.
And that's on Amazon, right?
That's going to be on
Okay,
Amazon
there we
for
go, right
streaming.
there. Yep.
There it is.
There it is,
There's
right
the
there.
cover.
Y'all. Thankful for my family. And y'all, I cannot tell y'all enough. This movie is hilarious. Okay, that little skit that y'all saw, and you had everybody here laughing.
It's just a little taste. Just a little taste.
We
Right.
plan on coming out. The first trailer will be hitting in September.
Oh, nice.
We
Okay.
have talked about it last night. First trailer gonna be hitting in September. Y'all again follow Ocasio WRX and the writer SJ. I'll be updating. I'll be posting all of that. So y'all
Perfect.
make sure
And
y'all follow.
OVR10 Productions.
Yes.
And also don't forget about these books,
And
ladies
don't
and gentlemen.
forget
They
about
are on Amazon.
Yes.
Online.
Thankful
We got
for
our
my family.
copies.
We got our
copies.
We got our copies.
You guys get yours too.
Yep. Yep. They can be the movie will be streamed on Amazon. Please buy the books. They fund the movies.
Yes.
So,
Yes.
so yes,
Yes.
buy the books. To all my fans who've read my stuff and who's been supporting me for the years, thank y'all so much, Mom and Dad. I know y'all are watching. Thank y'all.
Yes.
All right, this has been a great day, y'all.
Yeah,
This has been a
thank
great
you
Thursday.
again for joining us, both of you guys.
Now, we are out of
Appreciate it.
time, ladies and gentlemen,
We
but
are.
we will be back next week, next Thursday, for another edition of Out the Box Radio.
Woo!
Yep.
Thank y'all so much. Y'all have
That's
a
a
good one.
wrap.
All right.
We need to sleep.
Wait, y'all.